Welcome back to our channel. I'm Dan from Compass Roadz, and today I've got not one, but I've got two different product reviews for you to be ready for your RV in the winter. So don't touch that dial. Hi folks, as everybody is enjoying the fall, you know what's coming next. It's going to be winter. Are you prepared? Well, today I've got two different products that I want to go ahead and do a quick review on and share with you, because I think these are items that you really need to have because you don't want to be stuck in the winter without them. The first one is something that I just got a few weeks ago. It is from Flame King. It's a gas meter. And I'm going to put all the links to the items that we got from Amazon down there in the description below, so you can check them out. And this is a real small device, real easy to read, nothing complicated, and it kind of just fits in between your propane tank and to your gas hose on there. So I've got two of these. Like I said, these are Flame King gas meters, and they indicate the propane level indicator with the emergency controller. So let me go ahead and show you how this gets put on. Okay, so we're here in front of the propane tank, and I'm going to use this because this is my primary one. I actually, out of the three tanks that I have, I only leave one on at a time, so whenever it does empty out, I can manually go ahead and switch it. But I always like to know exactly how much propane I have in there. So I turn off my tank. I disconnect my current gas line. I attach it to my gas gauge, real tight, and then I go ahead and attach this to the tank itself. All right. With both lines connected and tight, I can turn on my gas again. Give it a few seconds, and it shows you how full your tank is. Now, I actually bought two of these, and I'll show you where I took the other one. We're constantly grilling here, and so I use a propane tank for that, but I also want to know exactly when that tank runs out. So as you can see, I've put one down here right now. If you can see it, as I turn the gas on, it indicates how much is left in the tank. So I know if it's in the green, I'm good. If I'm in the yellow, I'm low on gas and I need to consider swapping out the tanks or getting a refill. And definitely when it's in the red, it says refill. So that again is the Flame King gas meter. And again, I'm going to put a link down in the description below. Real simple. It's a real simple product. It's relatively cheap, and I think every RVer should have one or two of them. Like I said, I'm using one on our main propane tank and one on our auxiliary propane tank for our grill. Now, the second item that I've got today, with winter coming up, everybody worries about the water situation and if it's going to freeze. For about 2 years now, we have had this FreezeBand 2000. This is a 25-foot hose. It's well insulated, plus it's got a heating coil in it already. And this says it's freezer protected to 20 below 0 Fahrenheit. We've never actually gone that low. We don't intend on ever going that low, but it does help us to keep from actually freezing. So I'm going to go ahead and set that up. As you can see, it's real simple. You've got your 25-foot of hose you can connect, and then you've got your cord you plug into 110, usually either on your RV, or hopefully your water is close enough to the your power pedestal and just plug it in there. I would say you have about 4 feet of cord from the hose, end of the hose, to the outlet itself. So let me go ahead and put this on, and we'll talk about it when I get back. I just want to make a few comments about the FreezeBand 2000. That's the heated drinking water hose that we got, and we got it installed. I'll show you in a little bit. It's not a good place to video because there's a lot of leaves and stuff in the RV park, and the RV park that we're staying in is relatively close to the neighbors on both sides. So I'll go ahead and shoot some footage of that, but it's not that important to actually go over there right now. So I did want to point out the other features that are in this. It does come with an energy saving thermostat, so when it reaches 40 degrees, that's when it actually kicks on. Otherwise it won't be using any power at all. It does have the 6-foot cable that goes from the end of the water hose to your power outlet, and you're gonna see that mine just made that 6-foot clearance. There really is no slag at all in the cord itself. So it does have an adapter that allows you connection of water source to either end of the hose, so you can switch it back and forth depending on where your power source is. You can either make the male end a female, or female end the male end if you want. So that's all good. You've got, it's lead free, it's BPA free, it's safe water. It does come in several different lengths. We have just used the 25-foot. That's been fine for us. It also comes in 50 and I believe a 75-foot as well. So you might want to check that out, but definitely something a must-have if you ever get into the 30s where you just have to protect yourself. Let's go and take a look at the final product. Okay, as you can see, the blue hose is connected. Now I do have a water softener, more details on a later video coming up. And I am going to protect this part of the hose with some insulation. But for right now, because we're anticipating 30-degree weather tonight, this should suffice. It is going to warm up the water that goes through it, and it'll work. You can see how it's hooked up to the water there, and how it's very snug to my power outlet. This is really the farthest that we've ever actually had a power outlet from the water spigot itself. So like I said, these are 2 products that we've actually used. The hose we've used, this will be the 3rd year that we've actually used it. We love it. I won't travel anywhere where it gets cold without it. And the new product was that Flame King gas checker. And I really love it, especially on my grill, because you never want to actually go out, start grilling or smoking and realize that you run out of propane in the middle of your cooking process, do you? And especially in the winter months, we are fortunate that our campsite here, our campground here, actually does dispense propane, so we can take our propane bottles over there, fill them up if we need to. We usually like to go to Tractor Supply. They usually have the best prices. I don't think our campground is that much higher, so we'll probably just stick here. But it's good to know exactly when your propane is ready to go out, because you don't want to have a cold night where it's cold inside. We do rely on a lot of electric heaters because it's cheaper than propane, especially when your electricity is included in the price. So we'll probably talk about that a little later as well. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you find either one or both of these products useful to you. And if you could, give me a thumbs up if you like this video. And also please subscribe to our channel, and also comment down below if there's other products you'd like us to review, check out. We do have several that we are using, and as I put them together and install them and actually put them in use, then I will probably do a review on them as well. So any comments are welcome down below. Anyways, again, thank you for watching, and we hope to see you on the road soon.